Poll's pretty much over with about 40 votes, and you guys voted for Lost Signal. This one's going to be pretty short. This is me damage testing this on these ogres in the Pale Heart, because two of them spawn, so I can directly just check their health bars next to each other, and then see which one did the most damage and which one did the damage the fastest. So Lost Signal does 2,514 damage per tick, and it lasts for 6 seconds roughly, the area of effect does, and then Witherhoard lasts for about 10 seconds and does 6,284 damage per tick. Witherhoard does 17 ticks of damage, and Lost Signal does about 21. So whenever we check out that math, the total damage for one shot of Lost Signal is 52,794, and Witherhoard is going to be 106,828. When we check out the DPS, Witherhoard wins with 10,682, and Lost Signal has 8,799. So pretty much just a weaker legendary version, which is no surprise here, but still really good, and I'm probably going to be running this thing just because it is a legendary version and it's going to leave my exotic slot open, and that ability is going to let me run something higher damage in the heavy slot. But let's go ahead and check out some of these perks. So let's look at the roles that have good synergy. First, you have Strategist in that first column. So if you're using your Dodge, your Thruster, your Barricade, your Warlock class ability, you're going to want Strategist, and then Wellspring or Demo in that final column. Wellspring will also help you get your class ability back faster, but it will also help you with your melee if that's what you're using, or your grenade. But if you're doing a grenade build, Demo is strictly better because you're going to get an extra percentage there. You're going to go from 8% to 10%, and then Enhanced is going to be 11% on Demo. Next set of perks, we have the GM perks. Lead from Gold, Vorpal Weapon, great roll. Stats for All, 1 for All, great roll. Stats for All is going to get you that reload speed, so you're just going to reload super fast, basically almost immediately. Then we're going to talk about Crucible. I selected Quick Draw on High Ground. High Ground, just like a little bit of fun if you can kill somebody with it, get that extra damage if you're above them. Remember, you can't be in there, you have to be on the ground above them. But some extra damage would be fun, and Quick Draw just so you can draw the weapon quickly works out pretty well. And finally, we have the perks that I'll say will work anywhere. That's going to be Lead from Gold, Autoloading in the first column, and Vorpal Weapon in the final column. 1 for All, pretty good. It can go there. I would even say a perk that I didn't really talk about is Unrelenting. That's also a good perk you could have here, but this thing's more for sprinkling targets. If you're in in-game content, you might not be killing stuff, so Unrelenting's not really good for that. 1 for All, you'll be sprinkling stuff, but then when it gets that damage buff, the enemies will take damage, so that is a good perk there. And I really like autoloading Vorpal for like damage rotations, but again, this thing isn't as good as Witherhoard for damage rotations, so I'm gonna say that it's not really the best role. It would be Lead from Gold Vorpal, but me personally, I'm still sticking to autoloading Vorpal just because I like the weapon. I'm going to be using it in in-game content, so it will be used in damage rotations whether it's good or not, so I can use my exotic slot on something else, and that's the big plus to this weapon over Witherhoard is it's not exotic, it doesn't take that slot. Lead from Gold, always a good option so you can get extra ammo. Anyways, that's it for me. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new, consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be out tomorrow because this one was pretty short.